everybody. Thanks for coming back to the Quantum Show. Interesting chain of events the past few days. But as we all know, sound check. How do I sound? Can you hear me okay? Let me know, please. I need to know, can you hear me? Because I've got a few things to talk about. As you saw, the title of the show was Starseeds, Muggles, and Full Moons. Because yesterday was Rachel Andrews Obi 2 in the house, Pinky Leader, and Lynn. All right, sounds good. I'm going with that. Thank you much. Sounds good. And Joe, hey, thank you for coming back to the Quantum Show because interesting things just seem to happen. And I just finished watching Keith's show, and he said, my life, he says this every show, my life is more science fiction than reality. Same. Hey, Renee. Hey, Hides. Well, nice to see you, Hides. Okay, but yeah, life is more science fiction than anything, especially when you know what to look for. And yesterday, all week, but yesterday, um, as you know, I go to my local American Legion. I'm a member, right? And went to the karaoke night. Well, I had forgotten. They told me that there was going to be a party there. Link is in the description right now. Dasha, let me go ahead and I think I put the link in the description correctly. Dasha is an artist, and she has now this is her Instagram, right? It is in the description. It may not have made. Hey, Diane, it may not have made it to the description properly. I need to actually check that. Let me make sure because I wasn't sure when I had copied it. It looked like it didn't copy it completely. So let me check. Just going through right now. But she is I'm not gonna say a local artist because she's international. Where is my show? Am I on YouTube? Apparently everybody's on YouTube. Hey Tim, where is my show? Where is the new show? Not that one. There we go. There's me looking up my show. I can't even look at the description here. Wait a minute. Yeah, it made it through. It made it through. Dasha Music. Yeah, it made it through. Okay. It's correct. Yeah. And I thought she was just going to be some local yokel, Nashville, you know how it is. She is not. Okay. And that was quite interesting. Okay. Link works. Also, I want to go up to the chain of events leading up to and all through the night, right? Well, up to and afterwards. Up to, and I look at everything that happens as an opportunity, a choice. You take one choice, you take the other choice. One might feel good, but it doesn't help you, and one might not feel as good or apparent, but it causes no damage, right? So I get up near there in that part of town, and um, hey Cliff, welcome back. I get up to that part of town near and gas station. I'm at half a tank, and I say, "Time for gas." My little empathy sense started to tingle, right? And I thought, well, I wasn't expecting it. You never are. And I stop for gas. I go to the girl. She's puttering around in the shop, whatever. And like a 20 something year old, I go 1503. So she rings me up. Everything's fine. Got the receipt. and get out there. Pump never turns on. I'm like, okay, click, click, click. You know, how you try it. Maybe you hang it back up and wait for it. Nothing ever happened. So I go and I'm like, hey, did you put me a 15 on 3? And she looks at the computer and says, you need to go get that guy on pump 2. He got your gas. I'm like, no, you messed up my gas. She goes, well, I don't know what to tell you. He's got your gas. He's about to drive off. And I sit there and I look outside and I saw the dude pumping gas. None of my business. Said, and I just took the receipt and I was like, no, I paid you for it and you didn't do it right. Well, he got it. No, he didn't get mine. He got yours. I was like, I took my receipt and I left. $15 is not worth it. And this is not the greatest part of town, right? There was already angry customers for some reason, because when I walked out, dude was yelling angry about something. Not to me. It just kind of startled me. I was like, whoa. And see, I could have given that girl a lot of ration of hell right there, but it wasn't going to do any good because she obviously messed up. I am in touch with corporate. $15 is worth a couple of emails. Okay. And I drove on. I was annoyed at this, but I feel like I made the best decisions by not starting a fight, because I had this is one of them liminal things, right? I was on my way somewhere. I was not meaning to stay there. So I was like, take my receipt, and I left. And it just annoyed me and put me in a mood. Well, I get to the place, there's this party going on. I'm okay, right? I'm okay. I mean, I'm not out of gas. I'm still not out of gas. And uh, so I get there and I'm like, come to find open bar. I'm like, okay, I can do this. I overdrunk a little bit, but not way beyond my limit. I mean, I don't drink, so I just don't. And I got to calming down and I realized what was going on with the party there. And a little later on, when it got dark, I realized it's a full moon. And then I saw the host of the party. Name is Dasha. Link in the description. She seems to be good people on the Muggle side of stuff. She's a starseed. She is straight up starseed. I could feel it. And she had a friend of hers there with her, also a starseed. Now, this is a big party. We're talking like 200 people. And it's not a 200 person capacity place. So it was spilling out all over, maybe more, because the parking lot was very full. And they got grass parking, which is just kind of stick your car over there, make it fit however. And it was very full. But I got to talk to these people, and there were quite a few, mostly muggles, mostly non-aware, just following the music of where this girl has impressed them, right? And let me see if I can just share the screen here. And yeah, I'll share the screen. I will show her if it'll let me. It's gonna have to oh wait. It's gonna have to load up because it's Instagram, so it's got to load up. Are we there? Yeah, there we are. Apparently, she is 24 years old. She is out of California. She has, I think, 2 albums out. Oh, they're male starseeds too. But you got, I think it's okay. You're right. Why is it always women starseeds? I agree. However, there also seems to be plenty of male man starseeds, but society doesn't let them do the same things that women do. Society doesn't let guys shine the way that it lets women shine. Women, especially these younger, I would say she's Gen Z, not millennial, but Gen Z, 24 years old. And it's not, what do you mean by that, male for women? It's not I don't really understand. Male for women? I don't understand what you mean. But I think you may have mistyped something in there. But society doesn't let men get away with stuff like women. Not, I don't mean get away with stuff, but have such a broad ability to do performances and uh like the whole looking pretty thing. Society doesn't like that. I have long hair, but I don't get to do anything with it because it's not manly and society wouldn't accept it. Normally I don't care. And but like if I show up with a beehive, there's going to be a problem. Pinky goes on to say, just saying, maybe women run into male starseeds. Okay, not really sure. Maybe, but okay. Right. In the 50s, again, society was way different back then. Way different. And male singers, it wasn't really based on ability or talent. It's still not. It's what society will allow. Now, I ain't trying to change society over here on the Quantum Show, right? Now, I don't think I would look good in a beehive. I don't think it would look very good. She's Lynn is saying, "Oh, you're so right. You just wouldn't look good in a beehive, or maybe a bob." Of course, I would never do that. It means cutting. I'm not going to do that. But anyway, talking about male and female star seeds, Pinky Leader, thanks for the point of bringing that up. Women can do a very wide array, socially acceptable, of prettiness, flashiness. Look at women's fashion. It's literally all over the place, right? You can go full layers, body armor, whatever, or you could do like all the way down to next to nothing, things that have adhesive on them to cover up certain parts. And it's all mostly socially acceptable. I would love for Leslie to show up in body armor one time, just one time. Body armor. Oh, mm. So, uh, but okay, so she is a starseed. First, I can quantum guarantee it. She is a starseed, and her friend there, while she was the front runner putting on the show and this party, her friend seemed to be a little more experienced in this stuff. And also the fact that this party was scheduled to happen on a full moon tells me there's some insight going on that nobody there really expected. Full moon parties, those are witch parties. Those are magical. And it was a really good time. Everybody, and they were all super friendly. And handlers, yes, handlers, definitely handlers. She definitely had staff present, right? But she was mingling because she's not Taylor Swift, where, you know, I mean, have any of you guys heard of Dasha? Because I hadn't. I hadn't heard of her, but almost all of us have heard of Taylor Swift. So she's not that big of a star. And uh, just she definitely had her people there, because there were people. She's out of California. She lived in California. She moved here a couple years ago, I guess. And she was doing hip hop and now, or pop something, and she moved to do country. And it's pretty typical new country fare. So I was like, but I get to scope her out, right? Well, she is for sure a starseed, and she's got her starseeds around her. They have flocked together, and I'm all for that. And they knew something was up with that full moon. So I will go ahead and stop sharing that. So I didn't get to talk to her because she was, of course, she had her people around her the whole time. But her group paid for open bar, and I didn't use it too much. Other people did, to the tune of 10 grand. So I was like, whoa, okay, well, alrighty then. I don't know, but I don't know, not sure. However, what she's doing is, well, she's being a music star, right? And she was she was in a power high. And I think it's because of like the full moon time. She was in a power high. And you know what? I felt I was in a power high too. Things were going okay, but it's the people around us that things were not going okay for. Like that cashier at the gas station. Things were not going okay for her. And several people just wouldn't, they all appear to be having things go wrong for them. At the place, the guy outside, at the gas station, the guy outside yelling, the girl inside ringing me up wrong. By the way, that's still in the process. And you just, now these are things I witnessed. Okay. At, I didn't go to Wendy's because it's right there too. Went, uh, yeah, well, that's enough, right? But then during it, everything was fine. Everything went great. And I did sing 2 songs on karaoke. It was still karaoke night. You know what? She may sing with me next week because if she doesn't have a tour or anything, she wasn't doing karaoke, not that I knew of. See, she was just hosting a party for her people and future fans. And well, when you do something at the Legion members automatically invited. So yeah, Pinky is saying the effects of Earth's waves are very amazing, just as they are in musical pitch. Right. And also, you can tell musicians have a good run when they're tuned in and they realize this chick was manifesting as she goes. And it's really cool to see. Manifesting, having a good time, and it worked. It was working and making friends, and she brought her people with her, right? Now, I talked to a few starseeds and noticed a very she was watching me. She saw me. This one brunette, she was there for the beginning and she took off. I don't know. Maybe it just wasn't her scene or she wasn't comfortable. I don't know, whatever. But she took off and she saw me and I saw her and she knew it. But then again, they were all early 20s, so I doubt any of them know what this stuff is yet. I didn't know what it was. I just thought I'm a I'm a big bulletproof guy when I was 23, 24. And full moons seems that when people who know about this stuff and there's a full moon and you can basically manifest yourself into alignment. I would have liked to talk to her. I'll get a chance to talk to her later. Hell, she may come on the show. I don't know. Haven't had anybody come on yet. We may have, well, I've had people here, but she may come on the show. I might just do an interview with her if I run into her out there because she's local. So, okay. And the people around her were kind of following suit with her. Not that they were able to manifest like she was, who was who were muggles, who were the just the followers, okay? Not the Starseeds that she was with, they were manifesting as they went, and it was really cool to see. But the Muggles that went along with them, they seemed to be like, "Oh, this is not. I don't really understand what's happening, but I'm going to do it anyway," which is, in the right direction. So it was it was a pretty good fun time. The girl Dasha, went out and mingled, and you know what? From you know how you filter and focus, I was able to filter and focus, and I'm like, okay, let's tune out all of the extra stuff and just go with surface. She's just another young lady, you know what I mean? Just another. She was done up a little bit, but they were all done up a little bit. So it took that extra perception to be able to tell what's going on with her. And the fact that these young people are manifesting this success for themselves is very telling, especially here to us. We know about this stuff, you know, and we know where we can do better. And we try to, given every circumstance. And hey, Michigan, what's up? Welcome back to the Quantum Show. Now you're here forever. Just going over yesterday's events and title of the show, Starseeds, Muggles, and Full Moons. And there seem to be waves that seem to come from Starseeds, but I'm pretty sure it comes from the moon and the earth and the universe because they're Starseeds. Y'all don't now. Maybe I should say, what is a starseed? Extraterrestrial beings that manifest are born incarnate here on Earth in human machines, and they're here to help elevate us. That's what we're doing, and it's been going on since my gen, 75, 76, maybe before, maybe a little after. We're working to elevate people by using compassion and doing what's right and don't hurt anyone. And we're really trying to do that, you know? Oh, it's Wayne's birthday tomorrow? Okay. Happy birthday, Wayne. I don't see you. I don't know what you mean. They come from electricity. Don't know what that means. Pinky, you're coming out of left field a lot tonight. That's okay, though. So, yeah. And the more I'm out in society, I see so many muggles, but I'm starting to see many more starseeds. And I got to talk to somebody about the trip to Indiana where I met I witnessed those two non-humans. It was cool. Okay. Michigan UFO and Paranormal says, yes, live stream tomorrow, 8 p.m. Eastern. All right. Well, I will be at work. I will try to make it in, but I'll be at work, so no promises. But there you go. If you can be there, be there. Like and subscribe. Michigan UFO sightings and paranormal encounters. Friend of the Quantum Show, certified quantum. Booyah. And yeah, we're a little loose group of people. Like, Amy is here in spirit cup. So we got, who do we got associated with the Quantum Show? Who I associate with? Aliengirl111, Michigan UFO and Paranormal Encounters. Who do I have linked? I mean, let's look at here. In my show, I'll just go down the links. Okay, yeah, this is from the other day. I'm going to look at the show. Who we got? We got normal links that I have here. Okay. Keith Andrews, DJ Wardove, Long Island Bigfoot, Pit Chat with Wayne and Michelle. That's your other channel, right? Um, Michigan UFO sightings and paranormal. Keith Andrews, GUFON, Dakhour Paranormal, Lynn Hurley. We need to bring her back to the paranormal. We really do. Thirdphase of Moon. I appreciate his work. First Floor Audio, Hellfire Studios, Praveen Mohan, which I'm sure he may know of me, but I don't know if he cares. I put him in there. And yeah, that is the loose group of shows that I am associated with. Yeah. By the way, if you didn't see last show about Göbekli Tepe, lots of links I dug up talking about World Economic Forum and Göbekli Tepe and why they're even involved in any of it. But it's nice to have a group of shows that we all kind of exist on the same frequency, talking about the same wavelength of things, and we don't have to argue and fight. We may make fun of each other sometimes because, like, hey, did you see Nathan's shirt the other day? It had a return of Bigfoot on it. It looked like it's stupid. Whatever. That's fine. Or his hair ties don't match. I've never had that one, but it's possible. Hey, Aussie Tiger. Welcome back to the Quantum Show, talking about events of yesterday involving Starseeds, Muggles, and the full moon. Oh, it's Michigan UFO. Okay, the pit chat is different. I will modify the link then. Okay. Okay. Did he? Is it in there? Yeah. We don't talk about this stuff. This stuff talks to us about itself. Yeah, you can't keep the quantum out. you can you can't keep the quantum out. It's like the wind. Weird stuff is going to happen to us. We're going to see stuff. We're trying to be the best muggles we can be. Then all of a sudden, shadow person shows up. Bigfoot shows up. You see a UFO. You see somebody explode with a light. What is that all about? And who can we talk to? Us. That's it. All we can talk about. Nobody's going to want us on the news. Nobody's going to want to talk to us about this stuff. So yeah, the quantum comes to us, and we are able to see it happen, where other people literally will tune it out and filter it out. They don't want to deal with it. They can't understand it. Yeah, I mean, you're trying to live the best muggle life you can, pay your taxes, drive your car with your good tires and whatever, and insurance, and then boom, shadow person, boom, dog man, boom, some other weird cryptid or shadow person, alien. In the grocery store, you go and, like, you see portal opens up next to you. What do you do here? You know, oh, and all of a sudden you're getting psychically contacted. Spirit guide knocks your coffee cup over, says, hey, pay attention. It's like all this stuff just happens, and you're like, what? I guess this is reality now, because it is. It is reality. And we incorporate it into it's our daily lives. All right. And then here comes the full moon, and a bunch of these people are having a hard time doing anything because everybody's attitudes are shifted way off because they can't adjust to, well, what does the full moon got to do with how I pump gas? Well, apparently it has a lot to do, because nothing's simple and there's no one moving thing. There's a bunch of moving things. Look at what I had to do. You know, let's look at what goes into getting gas in your car. First, own car. We all know what goes into that. Maintenance, registration, insurance. You got to make sure you have it. That's a lot of moving parts just to get your car that is yours. Then go to a gas station. First, oil industry. Oh, God, let's not even go there. Then you got gas station. and teller, electronic, automatic stuff. And then you got people at the helm. People are fallible. Did I mess up the pump? Did she mess up the pump? Did the other guy mess up the pump? No, yeah, it's all this stuff, and all of it has quantum just pushed into it. All of it has these energies that everyone's tuning out. That's pushed into it, and I had to keep my shields way up unless I was filtering. And being in that strange gas station I'd never been to, I was shielding. Well, she made the mistake. I don't know. She was distracted. There she is. There's the quantum stepping in, messing with her ability to do the transaction. That's what I see. Yeah. To have any of that stuff happen, you have to have an income. You have to have a job. You have to be able to pay for this stuff. Hey, Dorothy. Hey, Dorothy, welcome back to the Quantum Show. And yeah, you could lose your job in a heartbeat. Well, she may, because I was very calm. I didn't get upset. I said, I paid you for gas and you didn't get it to me. And she blamed somebody else, took my receipt and went. It's not worth it. But yeah, I mean, and then the quantum steps up every time we do anything. I don't even have to leave my room for the quantum to happen. I got a whole lot going on up in here, right? We've seen people on the camera, voices in the background, even if it's not live, right? Me and Lynn have had things happen while we're doing this backstage after the show or before the show. And it's just really, it's crazy, but it's cool, and it's good. I love it. I wouldn't have it any other way. And I have gotten to the point where I carry this all with me. This is my amethyst crystal that I wear on a pendant. My that Shingoji gave to me like 3 years ago. I still wear. I do not go anywhere without it. And I know it doesn't really do anything, but I mean, in the Muggle world, it doesn't do anything. For me, it works really well. It's like a psychic amplifier, a beacon, a shield booster. It helps, does everything. And it's all started with manifestation. I said it would work for me, and therefore it works. You just got to let it work for you in its own way, because that's manifestation. You never know how it's going to come up to you. And a good something I saw about a good Muggle verse form of manifestation, Randonautica. Please tell me you have all heard of Randonautica. Okay, it's a phone app. Now it's not like it was, but before it was hardware, software manifestation in the palm of your hand. It was so cool. Hey, Tyler, welcome back to the Quantum Show. I think I've seen you here before, but I can't remember. A lot of people come through here, but thanks for coming. And yeah, man, Randonautica is, here's the deal. Here's the way it was when it started. You get this app on your phone and you tell it what you want to find. Maybe something cute and funny. And it took this one person to a mother duck with her ducklings. Well, that's cute and funny because they all waddling around. And then other people manifest bad things. Show me death. And oh man, you can look that stuff up yourself. Okay. You look that stuff up yourself. But what it did was it gave these people a focus that kept their interest to manifest this stuff. And even me, I gave it a couple of dry runs. And what I did was I said, aliens. I said, manifest aliens. And that's all I said, aliens. Took me to a construction site where people were coming in who were undocumented. Aliens. I didn't specify, right? But hey, it gave me that. I didn't say good or bad, just aliens. And there they were. Hey, Monty. Aliens. Yes, aliens. But man, you know what is real quiet in here? And I think my mind is quiet too. And that's good because I can focus and I can go on. I'm looking at it's only been 30 minutes or it's already been 30 minutes. Let me take this opportunity to say like and subscribe. If you are here, you are quantum and you are here for some reason. You may not know, I may not know, but the universe knows. Quantum has brought you here. All the internet, and you are here at the Quantum Show. Thanks for coming by. Like and subscribe. And yeah, getting back to it, that's a good way to reset your mind is throw out a like and subscribe. Get you off the rant you're on. And oh, Tyler, okay. First time here, met you at oh, what's up? Yes, they are here with us. Tyler Stahl. Okay, great to have you, man. Thanks for coming by. If you're here, you're quantum. Met me at Post 82. What's up with aliens? Are they with us? Yes. Yes, they are. Yes, they are with us. We've got, oh man, you come to the right place, right? We got underground, hybrids in society, full-blooded in society using some kind of mental shielding. I've seen several of them guys. We got people talking to them. I'm one. There's a bunch of them here too. We got people who normally interact with them, and one of our panel members, that's just the aliens, right? And yeah, our government does know about them. They've been here. Our government does know about them, does do things with aliens, has been using alien tech, alien. And not just these guys either. These are not the people I know. And those are not the people I saw. Well, maybe one of them. But yeah, dude, that's just one part of this whole quantum shebang. Okay. It's not just aliens. There's us. We're here. And you got aliens and starseeds and non-corporeals. There's ghosts, Bigfoot, there's all kinds of cool stuff here. And hey, Edgar, I don't know if I saw you come in. Hey there, welcome back. Prince of Pancakes. And he says, we came from Mars. Now, that is actually a theory. And there is some research going into that. But yeah, man, Tyler, we do a bunch. I do a bunch of stuff here. Like, were you here when I was talking about I'm wearing crystal? Dude, crystal networking. It's some crazy stuff. You see me at the Legion, I'm chilling. Did you see me do karaoke? Did you see me do karaoke? That's a question for you. Did you see me? Were you there when I did it, or you weren't there for that part? Because I know last night was really busy. I don't know if you were there yesterday. I'm almost out of coffee. Me and Amy are almost out of coffee. That's Amy right there. By the way, shout out Aliengirl111. Get the hottest mug in ufology. Pinky, I did 2 songs. I did A Perfect Circle, 3 Libras, and Pearl Jam Black. And I think I did pretty good. People tell me I did pretty good. I had never done 3 Libras before. But I did Pearl Jam, and yeah, I liked it. I liked it a lot. Almost getting there. Want to see me do karaoke? Okay. Well, when the mic stand comes towards you, duck, because I do crazy stuff on stage. Somebody was recording me, and I can't find that recording anywhere, but apparently they're keeping it to themselves. Um, but yeah, so Tyler, I don't know. I was getting. There's a reason I said, "Did you see me do karaoke?" Because I manifest during that. Do you think I can do I can't jump around stage, jump around anywhere. My back hurts, my knees hurt, but not when I'm up there, right? Not when I'm up there. I barely am. Hey, intergalactic angler, welcome back. Rock and roll. Heck yeah. Rock and roll? Very much so. What? Oh, Rick and roll, rock and roll. I don't know what you mean again, but why can't it be my? I see what you did there. I see what you did there. You got me. Um, those are lyrics in the song of Black, and but yeah, when I'm up on stage, knees work, back works, voice works. I'm carrying that microphone stand all over crazy creation like that, and yeah, I engage the audience on an energetic level. These guys don't realize it. They just hear me singing, but their sixth sense is kicking in because I'm pulling it out of them, right? I really am. And there were several aware people there last night. Oh, you weren't there for karaoke. That's okay, man. That's cool. Come by Fridays, hang out Fridays, and it's fun. Everybody is on the same level with each other. It being a legion, there's a lot of veterans there, ex-military and present military, but everybody's on the same level there. Nobody holds anything against anybody else. Behave, and you'll be fine. And Pinky says that's not easy to sing. No, it isn't. It isn't easy to sing. Neither one of them are easy to sing because if you hear Perfect Circle and you hear Three Libras, he changes his voice up like he's strumming a guitar. And then one of them is check it out. One I'm not going to sing or anything, but one thing he does is you, and that's hard to do over and over. You, he does that. He sings. Those are lyrics. Well, that's one word of the song, and I grew up learning how to do that in band and not band. Well, yeah, band. I was vocal in chorus and but anyway, no, and neither is Pearl Jam Black. Oh, geez. Pearl Jam Black. He does those big, drawn out, loud vocals. And I can do that. I practiced. I can do that. Big, drawn out, loud vocals and the up and down, but not so much. But Eddie Vedder concentrates on the long, drawn out vocals. By the way, Eddie Vedder is an early Starseed. He is one of the ones to elevate us. I fully believe it. Oh, and he's doing his best to keep it going, even though we're about the same age. He's a little bit older than I am, and yeah, behave and you'll be fine. Is yeah. Oh, and Pinky, yeah, he has like breathing exercises that I learned to do. They're hard to do now, but I can get them. And Well, my technique for singing is stay on key, don't overstrain myself, and perform the song the way it's meant to be performed, not the way I think it should go. Because normal, and I did this on Three Libras too, because it's a talking singing song, but it's a loud talking singing. And there's a set of lines in there: "You don't know me," or "You don't see me, you don't see me, you don't see me," over and over again. And they're all sung a different way, but they're not screaming. And they're just on the edge of my range. So it's a little bit high on the high side. Um, oh, Aaron Lewis Black. I will check it out. I will check it out. I will actually write that down because I'm interested in reading and hearing my favorite band's covers, you know? By the way, I've tried to get into the latest stuff they put out. I don't care for too much. I love their 10 and their early albums, the premiere albums from the 80s and 90s. But their new stuff, I'm not so sure I like that too much because it sounds very garage bandy. It just does. But anyway, talking about this stuff, Aaron Lewis from Stained. Okay, I'll check it out. I will check it out. I'm interested. I like hearing covers because covers are like, homage to the original author. And that's awesome. But anyway, this girl, Dasha, who was the host of the party, brought all her friends there and they wanted to do, like the very done up, lots of lights, lots of music, lots of beer and drinking and stuff. So she tried to do that, but there are ways you behave at the American Legion. And something that also goes along with that stuff in Hollywood and New York and LA that don't fly at the Legion, right? All the negative stuff that comes in to those other places. I don't think we had to kick anybody out, but we were keeping a close eye because the members, it's our place. We guard it. We are guardians there, even if not in name, in deed. That's what we do. Yeah, there we go. I think the quote is do right and you'll live through this. That's a good one. But I don't know. I've tried to do bands before and nobody wants to get along and they all want to get high and I'm not into it. But anyway, she brought her friends with her and they integrated nicely. They weren't pushy, they weren't snobby, though you know what? Her and her direct people were all nice people. The people who came with them, they were a little bit reserved and snobby and overly dressed, like they were going to some kind of awards ceremony or something. And no, this was an informal. Even the main singer was not dressed up. She was just chilling. She looked the same dressed as anybody else, your typical country girl party, which is a short skirt, boots, open button-up shirt with a t-shirt with something underneath it, usually pink, and that's what she wore. I mean, I don't think she's posted any pictures about it yet. Um, because I've been watching her Instagram. Let me just bring that back up. Chinga. Let me just bring this back up and I will go ahead and present the screen again, what I was looking at. But yeah, I'm going to say she's quantum. She really put on a great show. from what I've seen of her shows. I mean, she put on a show last night, but there are plenty of see the way this is how people. Well, not these two, not the ones in the middle. She's dressed more like country girl going to Walmart. But yeah, this is her. And what is that? Hold on. Okay. Little message. That's your typical Nashville scene right there, but she's out of California. She went on a small tour and did some stuff. Yeah, the music awards were going on here. So there it is. Live Sunday, April 7th. That was a while ago. She was on there. But that's her. And she's okay. She gives very, I don't know what you could call, not exactly hometown vibes, but hey, Raven, welcome back to the Quantum Show. Oh yeah, they are they are flaky in groups. These guys were flaky, not the Starseeds, but yeah, they were flaky. But at least they were friendly. There we go. And it was a full moon, so I'm pretty sure she did that on purpose. I'm pretty sure the party was planned on a full moon on purpose because she was at a peak of her energy levels. Because I felt like I was. Else, and you know what? If I was not at a peak and I was in like a level or a dip, I think I would have gotten upset about that gas station incident. And then later on, when we went to get food, she got my order wrong. She was in a lower peak. I was in an upper peak. I was like, I don't think my order's right. It was, but whatever. And oh, Raven, LTNS. What do you mean? What do you mean? I don't know what that means. LTNS. Oh, and he says LTNS. I don't know what that means. Let's find out. Hey Siri, what does the acronym LTNS mean on the internet? Okay, she says, long time no see. Thank you. Be nice to your robots, and they will be nice to you. For real. Be not long time no see. There it is. Yeah. See, I gotta have robotic assistants to keep me up with the jargon of the internet. I don't let me see if I can get her to talk. Hey Siri, what does the acronym LTNS mean on the internet?
LTNS means long time no see. This is from cyberdefinitions.com.
Thank you. And she saw my face, so well, the screen saw me. She said, "You're welcome" on print. So yeah, that's how that works. Thank you, Siri. And yeah, you got to watch what you say around robots because they will respond to you. And funny thing about these droids, a lot of them are electronic. They will respond to each other, and I don't know what they're talking about. I'm like, oh my god, what's going on? Yeah, they're keeping us all alive right now, dude. And pretty soon it'll be up to them that we stay alive. I'm not very good with acronyms either. I know a handful of them, but yeah. Um, Yesterday's full moon party, I think they did that on purpose because that's a height of energy, a small peak. I was in my peak. I felt great. I didn't let nothing get to me for very long, or you know, and oh yeah, I want them to come to human level. I want them to. You want to know what it's like to be human? To all AI and robots. You know what it's like to be human? Doing all the work, doing all the maintenance, doing all the chores, taking care of your stuff. You want that? You want this? Like, who would want that? Hey, Bronklander, great to see you. Thanks for coming back. Welcome back to the Quantum Show. Good. I'm first time ever watching this on my laptop, getting desk set up. Good deal. And yeah, I was going over the everything that happened yesterday, and if I wasn't aware, I wouldn't have seen what was happening. That it was a lot of people's. I don't think it's a low point of energy, but I think it's energy they couldn't use, so it caused disturbance or interference for them, and because they're not aware of this stuff. And me being aware, like most of us, we can use that energy because we're aware and we're in tune with our own stuff, and it doesn't interfere with what we're trying to do. And okay, so she had her Starseed people, and oh, they were there, and there was this one. She appeared to be dressed very goth. She saw me. She was grilling me like an X-ray. Let me tell you, she was watching me like an X-ray, and I think I let her down because that was the first time I'd done that Three Libras song. I had not practiced. One time out sitting outside. That was it. And I didn't do the greatest, but I'm gonna do it again. I'm gonna try again, and I'm gonna do it better because that's what we do. Very different. Oh, different. Yeah, it is. Dude, you watch anything on a phone, you're limiting yourself to so much data. All that data is not there unless you're on a laptop, and you can do a whole lot of stuff. And well, I don't know if that would happen. Dude, you're talking like droid parts at that point. Or cloned biomech parts. We may get that, but I'm pretty sure Elon will get that and his buddies will get that, not us. We're gonna be stuck with, Radio Shack quality stuff and Timu. Can you imagine? Oh, I just got this new arm. It's from Timu. I can just imagine that. It's got some sensors on it somewhere, but you know what? I'm like Luke Skywalker. I can get the soup right out of the microwave and not get burned. That's the best that we're going to be able to do. Yeah. Yeah. Well, we'll get there soon. Biomedical is getting there. You know, biomedical is getting there. Right. Cloned biomedical, but not in our lifetimes. Nope. I agree. Not in our lifetimes. Yeah, let's do this. Let's go to the chat last few minutes. Hey, Myra, welcome to the Quantum Show. I don't think I've ever seen you here. Welcome back. Thank you for coming by. You're here. You're Quantum. I like your icon too. And yeah. Diane says I'm watching on my laptop, chatting on my phone. Okay, yeah, that works good. Use the phone to do your typing. Use the laptop to just have it playing. That's a really good way of doing it. And Myra is introducing herself by saying hi to Dorothy. How did you find yourself here, Myra? Seriously, I'm not leading into a like and subscribe thing, but did you find us from a different page? Was it in your For You page? Recommended? Just curious. And oh, by the way, channel stuff, right? I mean YouTube channel stuff. My broken car videos have been getting more views than ever. I got 1,500 views on one, 1,100 views on another, all broken car stuff. And the one I put out the other day, where I had washed my car and dressed the trim and all that, it went up 900 views in less than a day. I was like, whoa, okay. You've seen Myra here before? Okay, well, memory and sorry about that. Okay, yeah. The tech that we have, what a thing. What cool tech we get. Yeah, I'm like checking on stuff on here, asking the robot stuff. I'm looking at stuff on here. I've got this tablet over here. I'm not using it at the moment. And okay, from GUFON, yeah, Rich gets a shout out here too. Shout out to Rich GUFOnian. And okay, well, thanks for coming back over to the Quantum Show. I haven't been able to make Rich's shows. I'm either really busy or working when he comes on. I always go in there and leave a like and I try to comment, but what do? You know, life is right here in my face. Oh, Tim says videos of my chickens gets the most hits. Yep. Okay, well, y'all, this has been first hour, first splash of Quantum Show solo. This has been my Quantum Show solo. And I will be back in a little while with the panel. And we're going to talk more about starseeds, muggles, and full moons. And let's see, what did we bring up? Power dips, power spikes, interference with other people's stuff. Can they do it or not? Starseeds that find one another, starseeds that find muggles trailing them, seeing people looking out for other people, like watching, observing. So we'll go over a lot of this stuff. And Keith has said he has information for me. And I am very interested in hearing what Keith has to say on the fact of starseeds, because I was in his show and I asked him about the Galactic Federation, the consortium. And I say, does the consortium have anything to say about starseeds coming to Earth, or is it out of their hands? And he said he wants to give me some information, but not there on his show. There is more than he wants to reveal right then. And it wasn't the topic of his show tonight anyway. So I'm going to go ahead and start pushing buttons. I want to see that Starseed quiz again, Raven. We'll talk about it. Watch for the link. Okay, I'll be sending you a link. And yeah, I'm going to start pushing buttons. I know I had this as a thing. A banner. There we go. Pushing buttons. We'll be back for the panel momentarily. Like and subscribe if you're here, you're Quantum. Thank you for coming by the Quantum Show. It's great to have anybody come over. And yes, it is coffee time. And I am being ushered out by everything because this is just the way we do it. And this is support all around. Thanks, everybody. I'm going to push them buttons, get some coffee, and we'll be back on the panel. Keeping it quantum right here on the Quantum Show. Thanks. Pushing buttons.